Welcome back to my channel. This is Ish.
If you're working on your website to improve its performance, then you probably come across the tools GTmetrix and Google PageSpeed Insights. Then you may come across the error leverage browser caching in GTmetrix, and the same error is shown as serve static assets with efficient cache policy in Google PageSpeed Insights. Today in this video, I'm going to tell you about what is leverage browser caching and how to fix it with and without plugin for your WordPress website. Let's get into the video. What is leverage browser caching? Whenever a website is loaded for very first time in a browser, it requests all the information from the server. For example, here you could see the browser is requesting for an image source from the server. If you properly set the leverage browser caching on server side, then server responds with the image request along with a header tag cache control. This cache control header tells the browser you can use this resource until the specified time. So when next time the browser is looking for the same resource, instead of getting from the server, it gets from the browser cache. So let's discuss about this in detail. This is the overall concept of leverage browser caching. Okay, how leverage browser caching can speed up my website? Well, when the second time your website is loaded on the same web browser, then instead of getting the information from the server, it gets the information from its browser cache. So this definitely helps to cut down the loading time. This helps to improve the website performance. So what we have to set in the web server's configuration? In web server configuration, you need to add two tags: cache control and loss modified header tag. These header tags help the browser whether to cache the resource for future use or not. Here I want to mention you one thing. You can use the cache for only static assets because dynamic assets are going to changes over the period. Static assets are never going to changes in your website. So the browser can look for its cache for static assets. For dynamic assets, it only depends upon the main server. Okay, if I'm if by chance if I'm going to changes in my static assets, then how the browser get the necessary information? Yes, there are ways to for it. Let's check it out.
Let's see what are the header tags used by the client and used by the server. If none match is a request type header, client provides the server with a set of e-tag. The server compares the given tag with those it already has for the resource. Then the server will provide the request page with a 200 status code only when none of the e-tag given to it matches. Or else it send 304 not modified status so that the browser receives the necessary information from its cache. By this way, the browser gets the updated information from the server. But you can use the e-tag only when there are single server. Disable the e-tag if you use multiple server or CDN. In this case, you should use fingerprinting method to force the browser to use the updated resource. Now let us see how to fix leverage browser caching issue without plugin. You can fix leverage browser caching via htaccess in WordPress. You can reach the htaccess file via cpanel, or if you are using Yoast plugin, you no need to access the cpanel. You can just open the file editor and directly access the htaccess file. In htaccess file, you have to set the maximum period for caching. Now let us see how to fix leverage browser caching issue with plugin. I have provided two options, both the paid and the free one. Leverage browser caching plugin is a free plugin and you can simply install and activate it. And the WP Rocket is a paid one, but once it activated, it not only fixes the leverage browser caching issue, also it does so many things. It is a perfect caching plugin. It is helpful in speeding up the website. I'm using WP Rocket and it is very helpful for me. If you're using CDN, then you can integrate CDN and achieve caching. For example, if you use Cloudflare option for CDN, then log into your Cloudflare account and go to caching and set browser cache expiration. Set expiration maximum 1 year. Please keep in mind you can fix leverage browser caching for resources only hosted on your main server. Then, if your resources is not located in your main server, then how to handle leverage browser caching? Check it out on my next video. I hope you would learn new things from this video, and if you find it useful, please share and please consider subscribing to my channel and follow me on Facebook, LinkedIn and Twitter. See you on another useful video. Until then, this is Ish.